Hey YouTube, what's up? This is the Reluctant Nabi back again with my news and views, my views on some of the news. And basically, I'm redoing this video because YouTube, under the guise of black women that don't want the truth out, is trying to censor some of my videos, even though they are very innocuous. They aren't even close to some of the worst videos and topics that YouTube allow to be aired. Only when you talk about the black woman do you run into problems. But I'm putting it up again, and I just put, you'll see what I did. So the question is, how low can black women go? Right? There was a stripper job fair in Atlanta. All right. And here's the question. Did single black mothers show? Did they show up? All right. This is one of the reasons black women are at the top of every negative stereotype in the country. Not just in the black community, but in the country. This is why they lead all disease categories in the country among heterosexual people. The only people got them beat out is homosexuals. Period. So this is it. Alright. Now, what's happening is a lot of these sorry, good for nothing black women are getting upset at the truth being shown, and they believe that you can't talk about a black woman. You can talk about everybody else. You can bash a man with lies. You could put a man in prison falsely for false rape charges. You can say 5 guys raped you at gunpoint, false rape charges, and do that if you're a black woman. Oh, but if a black man shows people the truth about the black woman, oh, now we got a problem. All right, but it's sad that YouTube always cave in to some errant requests from some black woman who don't want her evil to be shown. And the reason why black women don't want their evil to be shown is not because they're embarrassed or ashamed of what they do. If they were embarrassed or ashamed of what they do, they would change their behavior. But because they want to continue that evil, and if black men are aware of the evil that they have become, then they can't get over on them. Because now we'll be educated and we'll know which ones to leave alone and which ones to accept, which the majority should be left alone. And we're all in agreement, given their actions, behavior, and statistics, and how they attack people on YouTube. So basically, what YouTube wants is, don't forget to get them thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment. Let me know what you think. This is one of the videos from the old channel that I redid, and y'all tell me what you think, because everything is still relevant today. My PayPal me link will be in the description box. I don't know what that was. My PayPal me link will be in the description box. Check it out. If you care to donate to help out the channel, it will be most appreciated with that. Alright, with that said, let's move on. For my channel to go dark. That's what these black women want. They want for my channel to go dark. Why? Because they are an embarrassment to the black community. They are an embarrassment to themselves. But instead of changing their behavior, they would rather fight anybody who shows the truth, who tries to educate the black men. Because they want us with no knowledge of who they really are. Why? Because we're the only one accepting them in droves. And if we don't accept them, then they have nowhere to go to each other, which the majority of them seemingly are going to each other anyway. But they want to have their cake and eat it too. They want to go to each other, and then they want to go to good men. But good men, oh, we're educated, and I'm going to keep on educating good men. All right. So basically, you want to get on my channel and try to have stuff taken down or restricted, I'll just put it back up. I'll figure out what what it is that you two have a problem with, then I'll put it back up. The same dang information, the same everything, the same charts, the same statistics. All right. And then if YouTube keeps this up, then I'll have a complaint. I'll launch a complaint to them. Because I'm pretty sure CDC has stuff up. The news have stuff up. Now, let's continue on. Can you say women selling themselves into slavery? Look at this.
What club do y'all work? Club you work at, baby? Turn around for us.
Now, who's leading this?
Turn around.
Who's doing this to help to exploit black women?
Yes, sweetheart. What club you work at? Turn around for us.
You see what I'm saying? Listen to the voice that's exploiting these black women. First, they're exploiting themselves, but the person that's doing all this hiring and stuff like that are gay men and black women. Remember all the black women that was killing themselves with the booty injection? Who was giving it to them illegally? Black women. All right. Notice the chart. Again, HIV infections among women and girls. Black women consist of 13% of the population in a chart up to your right. Up to your left. And there's 64% there of HIV infections, right? Estimated HIV infections among heterosexuals. This is in 2009, right? In females, it was 8,800, right? The males, all right, hold on. Let's go to black females and black males. Black females, 5,400. Black males, 2,400. So they're more than double us, which means that the black males are getting it from them. All right. So these are other things that's going to increase, like HIV in 2009. All right, it goes up to, okay, this is prior. This is 2008 or 6 or something. It was at 464 and 2108. All right, that's the bottom right. The top right was 2009, right? So the black women are still double the men, right? As you look, as a result of black women raising their children, 2000, 2005, 2009, 2010. All right, 2010, it went down. But the incarceration rate, state prison, went up each year. All right, and what you will notice is the increase in black females. And if you look at the population of black males and black females, we have a greater percentage of us that's in these prisons. All right, now, I don't know if that's Raquel Lee or Raquel Lee, right? But he was talking about the hip hop culture, and he's talking about that it evolved, right? But it devolved because hip hop didn't need strippers. Hip hop didn't need these women in these videos, right? And so what happened is, now remember I showed you the HIV thing? All right, it is steadily increasing. All right, as the women double, though, they give it to the heterosexual men. Now, the white MSN, that's men's sex with men. Black MSM, men sex with men, and they're going to outnumber everybody, right? But these black women are screwing them. Black women that's getting it from heterosexual sex are screwing the gay men and the bi men, and they're giving it to the heterosexual only men. That's why they double heterosexual men. All right, and if I couldn't put send this home again, if you look at this chart down here to the right, again, men that have sex with men. All right, that means if you have sex with men and women, or have sex with only men, you're gay. All right, and these are HIV infection among blacks. When black women are dying at a faster rate. Now, 25%, so 51% is men sex with men in the black community. So that's the gays and bis and stuff like that. 25% is heterosexual females. And then you have close to 13% heterosexual males. Then intravenous drug user females, intravenous drug user male, and then gay intravenous drug users. That MSN IDU, that's intravenous drug user. So basically, this is what's going on, people. All right, but what culture is being promoted the most? Yes, the stripper whore culture. So much so that women don't have enough sense to say hello back to a person that just says hello to them. Not, hey, shorty, not come here, not, can I get your number, but just simply hello. All right. So basically, it's y'all's bedtime. Sorry about that. All right, so Ezekiel 23:35. Therefore, thus saith Master Yahweh, because you have forgotten me and cast me behind your back, therefore shall you shall bear your wickedness and your whorings. So it's getting so bad that all these college degree educated single black baby mama or soon to be single black baby mama are going into a whore industry where they're going to become whores. They think it's going to pay their way through college. No, it's going to pay them to whore them. Right? Now, Ezekiel 23:36. And Yahweh said to me, Son of men, judge Aholah and Aholibah, and declare to them their abominations. And so that's what us men, son that are the son of men, not of the Nephilim, not of the demons, not of the demon seed, the men that are the son of men, and recognize that we're the son of men, we're to judge these women for their abominations and their whoredom. Alright, Ezekiel 23:37. For they have committed adultery, blood is on their hands. They have committed adultery with their idols, and even offered their sons, whom they bore to me, passing them through the fires to devour. That's all these women turning their sons into thugs. Right? Adultery. This is what it is. All these women are sleeping with dudes and then getting child support from each dude they sleep with. Right? After the first one, if they're still collecting child support and they're raising that child and getting financial money from that man, then that makes that man their husband, which means the next man they sleep with is adultery. For adultery is, the definition of adultery isn't a man that sleeps with a woman. It's a man that sleeps with another man's wife. If a man is taking care of a woman financially, then that is his wife, and that woman is off limits to any other man. except in the white man's law and in the family courts, where they've worked the commandments of the Most High and caused the woman to be engaged in adultery and whoredom. So understand this. You women, you so-called righteous women, and I say so-called because if you collect child support from your baby daddy, then that's your husband. You need to get back with that man and raise that child together. If you have another man living with you and he's screwing you, that man is committing adultery, and so are you. And you will be judged. Men, this is how we judge them. Now, let me just say this. One dude asked me to put up in good videos about sisters. I put one up, but that's all I could find. Because basically, sisters are no good right now. Not sisters, but black women. He said, put up some good videos about black women. Right? Sisters are okay, but black women are no good. Sisters are those, let me say this, sisters that are those that fall in line with the commandments. So you had a child, right? You let the father raise the child. You didn't ask for child support. All right, then you're a free woman. Right? If you and the man are raising the child together, then that's your husband. I don't care whether you like to screw him or not. I don't care what's going on. If you haven't separated, meaning, all right, you and your, I'm separating, divorcing, and you got your son, you got your money, so now I'm free to look for another man. If you haven't said that, black woman, then you are committing adultery if you're screwing any other man. For those women that got multiple babies daddies and collected multiple child support checks, this is talking about you. You have committed adultery. Blood is on your hand. You got down with the idols, the white Jesus and stuff like that, and you've offered your sons to the system. That's what you did. You sacrificed your sons to the system so that the father don't raise them. The system has everything to do with how your sons are being raised. Ezekiel 23:38. They also did this to me. They have defiled my set apart ways, placed this on the same day, and they have profaned my Sabbaths. For all you stupid, ignorant sisters and brothers that run around talk about Sunday is the Sabbath. You foolish people. Y'all need to go back and start reading Exodus 20 so you can get an understanding. But you probably read over it and said you didn't care. So you're fools. Alright, so the parental relationship that played an important role in risky behavior, right? According to the study, right? And so they note this. But let me point out again that most children that are in poverty are raised by the black woman. They do better when raised by a single black man. All children do better off when raised by a single black man versus a single black woman in all races. So let's just get that clear. All children in all races do better off when they're raised by a single man over a single woman. The ideal situation for a child is to have a husband and wife raising that child. The next best thing in the black community is the single black male. Then next after that is the woman with her boo. Alright, a boo that this is the person that's not the baby's father. The next situation after that, and that's bad. Then worse than that is a woman raising the children with aunts and grandma. And then the worst situation is a single woman. Single black mother. That's what the data points out. About 50%, 48% of African American women are affected with genital herpes. They called out the CDC for it, and this is the CDC's comment. Pretty much, F y'all, we did the test. We did the percentages. We know how to do this. And black women are effed up. They trifling. All right. And why do they have this? Because only a minority of men go to these strip clubs. And these black women, these minority men keep going there. And these black women, all these black women are screwing pretty much the same 30% of the thug and gangster and drug population. I can't make a video about them because they know what they doing is wrong. What am I going to do? I'm going to tell the hey man, when you sell them drugs is wrong. They know it's wrong. That's why they sneaking to do it. That's why they have lookouts. That's why they developed a plan to do it. They know it's wrong. But at the end of the day, the black woman is still the problem. It's because she opens her legs to them. And she produces most of the children from them. Most of the diseases from them. But the black woman don't care. She don't care until she want a good man when she get too old and her body gets saggy from all that screwing at these strip clubs and stuff like that. When her breasts start to sag and nobody want to pay for them surgeries so that she could keep making money that way. When she find out that she don't have no health plan, no social security plan, now she want a good dude, right? And brothers, we need to say F you. F you the same way them dudes was effing you in them strip clubs. At the end of the day, look at all these black women in here. All these weave wearing black women that came. You have more black women in here that came to this kind of event than one with legitimate work. And again, look at these statistics. Living arrangements of children by race and Hispanic origin. In the green, you have the black race. And y'all might be able to blow this up. I don't know. But save it as a picture, then blow it up. You can see it. In the green, that's the black people. Right? Now, where you see 4 and 4, that's fathers only. Do you know in every category, every negative category, black women are at the top? Every negative category, black women are at the top. Here are my final thoughts. Proverbs. And this is to you black men. This is to you sisters. Who's trying to instruct your brothers. Your blood brothers. Your relatives, your siblings. Give them this, Proverbs 5:1. My son, listen to my wisdom. Incline your ears to understanding, so as to watch over discretion, and your lip guard knowledge. For the lips of a strange woman drips honey. All the women in there are whores. They're strange women. All right. And her mouth is smoother than oil, but she is bitter as wormwood. Sharp as a two-edged sword. Her feet goes down to death. Her steps lay hold of the grave. Ezekiel 23:45. Let the righteous men judge them with the judgment of the adulterers, and the judgment of women who shed blood, for they are adulteresses, and the blood is on their hands. The blood of the black community is on the hands of the black woman. For thus saith Master Yahweh, bring up an assembly against them. That would be us brothers calling them out on YouTube. All right. Give them up to maltreatment and plunder, meaning leave them alone and let them be mistreated and plundered. All them women that went to that whore thing, let them go and let them get what's coming to them. We are not to help them or use our money or resources to help them. All right. For those of you that understand this, and I would like to thank those that donated to my cause, to my PayPal, right? And if you go to if I gave you a email to go to, I'm gonna get together with a lot of y'all so I can explain how we fight this and how we use our resources to build each other up, because that's kind of what I'm doing now, right? Ezekiel 23:47. And the assembly shall stone them with stone and cut them with swords, and they shall slay their sons and their daughters. That means the daughters and sons of the single black whores shall burn with them and burn their houses with fire. And I shall put an end to wickedness in the land, and all the women shall be instructed not to commit wickedness as you have done. And they shall put your wickedness on you, and you shall bear the sins of your idols, and you shall know that I am Master Yahweh. These black women that's worshiping white Jesus and the white man's laws and stuff like that, oh, y'all have it coming. So I rarely say this, but please subscribe, share, and please thumbs up my videos as to fight these women that don't watch it. They don't watch these at all. They just come to thumbs it down. So brothers, please thumbs up the videos. All right. And to the simps, y'all are going to be judged just like these black women that you are trying to defend. All right. You're trying to defend them against the wishes of the Most High, who tells us to leave them to their maltreatment and plunder, them and their children. Understand that? So you simps, you pimps, and all you weak-minded Negroes that come trying to fight me on this, oh, you will pay too. Because you're not fighting me, you're fighting the Most High. With that said, I'm out.